First of all, congratulations to Nebraska. It's a great team over there, great coaches. Also to the University of Nebraska for a good job hosting, and the fan base. It's amazing to come play here. I am super proud of this group. It's always tough to look at them in the eye after a game like this, knowing it's the last time you get to hang out with them. But really proud of what we accomplish, of who they become, the dynamics of this group, trying to grow into a team and follow some guidelines, some values, some, commitment and all these things that you do when you try to form a group, but yet have those individual personalities that continue to surface and become a big part of the group, and it works. We don't have to all be the same. It's pretty cool. And so we have some amazing seniors that were great, the last 4 years, and they left a lot of good stuff behind, and for this younger group to follow. But as far as the game, Nebraska's a good team. Puts a lot of pressure on you in many ways. They were amazing from the serving line, and then obviously they're physical at the net, but they put a lot of pressure on our serve receive, and it was tough to get in any kind of rhythm. We were able to do it at times, and it was nice to see that regardless of the score, we kept battling and fighting, and we'll learn from this match.
Questions?
Flo-Marie, what are your thoughts about impressions of Nebraska's defense?
Really good. They're a really good team, really good defense and offense. They ran on us almost every time. And they really good team, and they do a really good game. They show up really good.
Question for anyone. Obviously not the ending that you were hoping for, but you had a really impressive season. When you look back on what you were able to accomplish, what can you take forward from this season toward 2025 in the future? You're mentioning like building certain things that you wanted, those stepping stones, those pieces that you want. What can this season do for next year and beyond?
I want to hear the answer to this one. Hey, about Ari?
I think this game showed some of the team's weaknesses, and that's just, we have to look over film and just keep working on those weaknesses so that we can better them for the next season.
Actually, I think we learned a lot with all those steps, the games that we lost before with this one too, and we keep learning every time. Every time we just keep rolling up, playing against good team. Yeah, we lost against team that we shouldn't lost, but we wins against. We have a good ones too, and we learn a lot. We develop a lot as a team and as a person too.
Yeah, I think every game, every match is a learning experience. I mean, win or lose, I think you can get something out of it, and I mean, the ACC is good, and each team has pushed us. But I think we can definitely learn something, and we have learned something from every match.
Yeah, I think these guys come up through the ranks, understanding that there's a big jump to college, and the college games keeps going up. It's an end line that keeps moving forward as they get better. The level of play is amazing across the country, and tonight was no different. But being good is not enough. You're going to play great teams, and you're going to be really good for long periods of time, and that's when the real test starts.
Any final questions?
I do have one. I was just curious, especially for the ACC, you had a really interesting season with how much travel and how far that travel was for many teams. How, especially for the players, how was that adjustment, kind of learning? I mean, it's one thing to be going, a couple of hours, but we're talking across the country at times. How was this season maybe different with the expansion of the ACC?
It was really hard with the changes of time. we play Pete one day,
SMU,
and
the
then
next,
we
yeah.
traveled from Dallas all the way to Pennsylvania, and it was hard because they change the time and all this stuff. But it is what it is.
Fortunately, they didn't have to go to California, but that's coming
Yeah.
next year. But yeah, I mean, being in Miami, we travel far every year, but now crossing the time zones and stuff is a whole different. And then obviously 2 good teams, you know, Pittsburgh, SMU, or everywhere you look, it's a tough challenge. Like I think any of the Power 4 conferences is just really tough. You know, everybody has talent and good coaching and good fan base. It's a great time for volleyball, I think, collegiate volleyball. It's just amazing.
All right, thank you, Miami.
All right, thank you. Good job.